I still don't have an intro, but who's one? Hey Woody, this is Owlsy Sprocket here, and we're back in Fallout New Vegas. It's been almost a month since I've played this game, and boy are we overdue. Remember last time, we defeated Old World Blues. Defeated? Completed. We definitely more completed it than defeated it, because we talked down the think tank, we talked to Dr. Mobius instead of just killing him, and we sorted things out for the better. But now it's time to go home. Because there's a few things we can do right now if we head home. And also, I get to finally show this off. The Big Mountain Transportal Ponder. Let's give it a go. I should have thought about that. One last word from Muggy before we head home. Here we are, able to look out here, and I should now be able to teleport home. And we're not immediately in danger, although there's a lot of gunfire over here, so let's go check that out. There we go. And just take you out for good measure. One of these will crit eventually. Alright, fine. Fist. Take the fist. There we go. Someone's throwing flashbangs over there, which is why we're not being quite as effective. It drains all of your skills. It's really cool. I guess I should mention, I've installed a couple new mods. I've installed 2 new mods that will probably be showing up. Because when I went through Old World Blues, I was like, okay, there are quite a few dangerous enemies here, but for one of the most enemy-crazy DLCs in the game, felt a little underwhelming. So what did I do? Well, I installed 2 mods that add even more enemies to the game. That is the Skeletons mod. It adds skeletons, and the Behemoths mod, which adds behemoths. Very aptly named. Of course, I should remember before I totally forget about it, there's one more thing we can do now that we're back in the Mojave. Radio can go up, and music can go back up. Perfect. It's been so long since we've been able to hear some nice music. Let's get back to that. This ghoul was throwing flashbangs. That's why. Thanks, friend. Figured it was these skeletons, but no. And they see us. Where are they? Where are they? Ow, 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 ow. I'm in. Didn't mean to crouch. There we go. That's a dead skeleton. What in the world are you shooting? A plasma caster. It's a bit more dangerous than I thought. But okay. I should mention before we, wait a minute. I might have forgotten to do something in the Big Mountain. I need to check something. Because I can't remember if I did it or not. Might be kind of embarrassing if that's the case. Let's take a look. Okay, good. I did remember to do it before I left. So, one other thing I did while back in the sink was I installed some of my old body parts, like the reinforced spine. I put my spine back in, which means the bonus to strength and damage threshold have doubled to +2. It does mean that my torso can be crippled again, which is a bit sad, but what are you going to do, eh? I kept the robotic heart, and I put my brain back in, I'm pretty sure. Let me just find the brain perk. There we go, big brained. Head still can't be crippled, only 10% more resistant to addiction. Damage threshold increased by 10%, which is pretty good. Yeah, so we're up to 40 damage threshold in light armor, which is incredibly good. Got a powder ganger there. No need to worry about him. But yeah, so I need to go take a trip over to, I think, the Mojave Outpost, and then we're heading up to Vegas. So I'll see you guys in Vegas. Oh, while I'm headed over here, I just have to say, it's nice to not only be back in Fallout New Vegas. Like I said, it's been about a month since I played last, but also, before that, we've obviously been in the DLC for quite a while, so it's nice to be back in New Vegas, in Fallout New Vegas. So, yes, very nice. Here we are with Cass again, and we're back in the Crimson Caravan Company, because there's one more person we really need to do some business with here. There's maybe one other quest that I'm sort of forgetting about, but to be honest, it's been so long since I played that I can't remember what we have and haven't done, really. But if I walk right over here to Janet, we can have a nice little chat.
You should go talk to Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors.
I don't suppose you watch the boomers over in Nellis sometimes, do you?
I watch all sorts of things with my binoculars. Who wants to know? And why?
I've been inside Nellis. There's a young man there who has a crush on you.
Nice-looking blonde boy? I always wondered if he was watching me back. What's he like?
He's a catch. You should see him blush when I flirt with him.
Well, you don't have to do that anymore. Sounds like I better hurry to him. Any chance the boomers would let me visit Nellis?
Now, I can obviously lie, but I shouldn't. I will instead ask Pearl to make an exception.
This is so exciting. Let me know how it turns out.
And now, in order to finish up with that, well, we're not finishing up with that. We have to go back to Nellis, talk to Pearl, then talk to Jack, then go back here, talk to Janet, then talk to Alice McLafferty. It's a long quest, so I'm just going to get that part out of the way right now. And instead, we're actually going to go back into Vegas itself. Specifically, if I can find it, which I can't, so we're just going to go back to the North Gate and head through the main gate right here. Oh, there is a gunfight over here. Let's see what's going on. That's probably West Side getting invaded. We don't need to worry about that. That happens all the time. Nobody cares. It's just West Side. Where we really want to go, though, is right over here to the Old Mormon Fort. I'm just going to step right inside. Oh, you've got something to say? We'll talk to you first.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
Thank you. I like corn. And there's a couple of things that if we just take a quick look around... I should actually mark the quest so it's easier to find. We've got to have another chat with good old Farkas. Julie Farkas, I mean. Not Farkas from Skyrim. We don't need to talk to him for like a long time. I don't plan to play Skyrim for a long time because I won't explain my thing with Skyrim right now. Julie Farkas, hello.
Welcome.
Hello, Laura Bailey. I have things to talk to you about. Did I not finish that?
I'm honestly pleasantly surprised they would help us out. But I can see the Garretts aren't doing this out of the goodness of their hearts. Well, it looks like you've earned yourself a discount on supplies now that we'll be fully covered. This supply deal will aid our work immensely.
Okay. I don't remember doing anything about that. And yes, the king said you could tell me more about his robotic dog.
Rex? It breaks my heart every time I see him. He's such a good dog.
The king brought him here for treatment, then?
Yes, a few months ago. We had to tell him there was nothing we could do.
So you can't heal him?
No. Rex's condition is way beyond anything we can handle. He requires brain surgery and some sophisticated cybernetics work, too.
So there's no chance he'll ever get better?
I didn't say that. While no one here has that kind of expertise, I do know of one man who might fit the bill. There's an old scientist named Dr. Henry who reportedly specializes in this sort of procedure. He'd probably be your best bet. Last I heard, he was living up in Jacobstown, far to the northwest.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
No problem.
And do you... I need medical supplies.
What seems to be the problem?
Nope. That's none of the things I needed. I thought I had to talk to you about Freeside stuff. Let's talk about Freeside.
What do you want to know?
I don't need any of that. So let's just step outside. Hey, we're liked by the followers now. That's good. Took us long enough. We did a lot for them, but apparently it took that long to become liked. So that's neat. Take a step outside. And right here, actually, we can have a chat with a different group of people. GI Blues. Yes, I thought we had to talk to Julie Farkas about this, but instead, we just have a chat with Roy.
What is it? Can't you see I want to be left alone with my friend here?
The king asked me to look into your attack.
Oh, that's different then. How can I help? I'll do anything to get the bastards that did this.
What can you remember about the attack?
Well, it happened at night, around 11. We'd recently made some caps off a bit of scrap we found and wanted to invest it wisely. As we were leaving the Wrangler, we must have taken a wrong turn and ended up in the squatter side of town. From out of nowhere, these big guys show up and start barking questions at us, wanted to know if we were locals. The kid there's about as proud as a local around here gets, and started yelling back at him. Then all hell broke loose. Kid got the worst of it, sad to say.
Do you remember anything about the people who attacked you?
They were big guys, young too, no old geezers like me. Hell, none of them looked even half my age. I was mostly face down in the dirt, begging for my life when it happened, so I only got a quick look at them.
I have to get going.
I hope you find the bastards that did this. If you want, try asking my friend Wayne over there about him. He saw more than I did.
And yes, we definitely want to have a chat with Wayne.
Okay, the king sent him.
That true? Did the king really send you?
He did, and anything you can tell me about what happened might help.
I don't really know what else I can add. They were a bunch of guys, better dressed than most Freesiders, I guess. That help?
A little bit. Every bit helps, thanks.
Sorry I couldn't help more, especially since you're being so nice. Hey, wait, I just remembered something. I might have heard one of the guys that attacked us call another by name. We had just about had it when one of them said, "Hey Lou, we gotta go." At least I think he said Lou. Might have been something else. Now that I think of it, he said Lou something. Something with a T. Tenant, that's what he called him. Lieutenant.
He probably said Lieutenant Wayne. The boy means well, but he's dumb as a mutant sometimes.
And yes, a fun little interaction there. As it turns out, it seems that a group of well-dressed, capable individuals attacked these scavengers and referred to one of them at least as Lieutenant. Pretty obvious that the NCR is involved, but we don't need to worry about that right now, mostly because I can't remember what we need to do next as far as that quest goes for the best resolution, so we're just going to head outside. We can sort it out soon enough, but there's a little bit more business that we can deal with. Alright, the whole reason we have Castle on. Just took a quick trip over to the Grub and Gulp. Just have to make sure there's an Alguai there. That's good. A lot of traveling merchants. Alright, we need to kill this bear before it attacks anyone. Ow! Can someone please help me kill the bear? I knew it. We got Legion. I should really make friends with the Legion. So they stop doing this.
A fair kill.
There we go. Oh good, they're flanking us. That's good. Mercenary? Wait. Why is the mercenary attacking? Who are these mercenaries? Oh, how did I upset the traveling merchant? What in the world? I don't know what's going on. It's very loud. I think I might have to reload. I don't know what happened. Alright, let's not approach from that way. It's a silly place. Let's instead get involved in whatever war is going on over here. Yeah, it seemed to do a little bit of good work. Ow. Careful, 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 careful. I missed. Get back here, you. Whoops. Get back here. There we are. Now I'm just bleeding a little bit, so I'll fix that. There we go. Looks like I didn't bring a whole lot of my healing stuff along with me, which was a bad idea, but I'm just going to loot these guys real quick. See if they did anything good. Like a Gauss rifle. Yeah, I'd say that's worth grabbing. Yeah, so I'm just going to pick these guys' loot real quick. Because, you know, when there's a war going on in Freeside, you might as well just scavenge whatever you can from it. No one's going to get angry at you for that. There we go. 2 of them had Gauss rifles. I don't think the NCR was ever going to win that fight, so it's probably the best that I came along and helped. All the NCR guys are dead, so ignore that part. But, you know, we did what we could. Also, I can't remember any of my hotkeys. I don't think this is going to help right now. What is that weapon you have? Oh, that's a red glare. Neat. This is about to be fun. There we go. Ow. Okay. Does anyone else want to try and attack me right now? No? Good. Can I please just look at Cass's annihilated caravan in peace? Sorry, Cass, but... I mean, you knew the caravan was destroyed, but... Still. Kind of insensitive. Here we are.
God, there's almost nothing left. Looks like whoever it was just in the mood for killing. Most of the cargo's ash, too. Not burn, looks like disintegrated. When I heard the reports, I assumed ash meant burned. So close to the Vegas wall, too. Don't that beat all? Must have happened during the day, though. They hadn't made a camp.
Why would they have done it during the day?
No idea. Maybe catch the sun in their eyes? Maybe they wanted the caravan to come to them, walk into an ambush. We should check the wagon. They may not have got everything. Whatever we find, it's yours. Least I can do for hoofing it all this way with me.
Gonna be honest, there's not a whole lot of useful stuff there for me. And we've got another mega Robo-Brain over there. There we go.
You know what? What happened in my caravan? Not the first time I've heard about an attack like that. One of our caravans got hit a few months back, and the caravan been burned too, along with the cargo. I wonder if he made the same mistake, and that other caravan got hit with energy weapons too.
Wanna go check it out?
Yeah. It's a ways though. Hell of a detour. You sure?
Absolutely, let's go.
Alright then, let's move out.
And now we move on to the next part of that quest, but yeah, if I just take a quick look around, drains energy cells, some random garbage. He says picking up a thermic lance. That's not quite garbage, but I'll definitely take it. Yeah. Who are you? Legion Assassin. Let's just ignore them and go take care of something else before the Legion decides to come and kill me. That's fine. If I just step right into Pearl's barracks over here, because we might as well work on this quest in the meantime. Hi, Pearl.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today?
Jack is interested in a girl.
Well, well, this is welcome news. Who is she?
She works for the Crimson Caravan.
She's with those traders? They've tried to contact us before, but I'm not interested in trading with greedy savages. This presents a bit of a problem. Jack isn't allowed to leave Nellis, and I doubt she would make it through the artillery alive.
Speech 50 would mean a lot to Jack if she could come to Nellis.
I suppose Jack deserves a chance at love. You can tell Jack she has a free pass to enter, but he is responsible for her actions. Do not make me regret this decision, outsider. Don't get blown up.
With that one done, all we have to do is go back to Jack now. So I guess we'll do that in the meantime, because, you know, I have nothing better to do than walk across the open wasteland about 5 different times to do an itty-bitty side quest. That's what I live for. Right over here. Jack.
This has been a dream come true to work on the lady. I don't think I've seen Loyal this frisky in years.
Spoke to Pearl, but Janet needs a way past the artillery.
Here, take this boomer outfit. I'll let the gunners know she's coming, and not to shoot at her.
And there was other things I could talk to you about. Can you think of any ways we can help out?
Like I said, I can never get enough scrap metal.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Don't get blown up.
I'll try my best. Everyone's got that piece of advice for me, it seems. Alright. With that, we can head back to Janet eventually and sort more of that out eventually. But instead, well, we're going to do it on the way through. If I head back into here, there's Janet.
How's your boomer friend?
I wanted to talk to you about him again.
I was hoping you would. What's going on? Have they agreed to my safety yet?
Yes. Got a boomer uniform. There you
There's
go.
one more thing. I have a work contract with the Crimson Caravan, and if I walk away, I lose the wages they owe me. Could you do just one more thing for me and talk to Alice McLafferty about it? I know if I do it, she'll just say no. I'd hate to lose the money.
And now I have to go over here and talk to Alice, because, you know, that's convenient. I have nothing better to do. Hey, Blake. And hello, Alice.
Welcome back.
Janet's asking to be released from her contract.
Ah, yes. Her infatuation with a boomer she's never met. It's a small camp. Word gets around. She's aware she's breaking her contract, which is undoubtedly why she sent you to talk to me instead of coming herself. Janet is free to leave, but she forfeits the wages she's owed. That's the price of contract breaking. Take it or leave it.
Speech 75, you're really going to ruin what's supposed to be a time of happiness for her. Or I could, you know, do the barter. But no, speech 75.
Being sentimental is not how I made the Crimson Caravan so successful. But I'll allow it, just this once. Janet will be paid what she's owed. Consider it a gift.
At least you get one bit of being nice before, you know, you get what's coming to you. And now I talk to Janet again.
Have you spoken with McLafferty yet?
Yes, convinced her.
That's great. I can't believe you went through all this trouble for me. Thank you.
Now you run away with the boomer outfit. And now I have to go back to Nellis eventually. We'll do that eventually, but I can't be bothered right now. There's other things I can do. Just gonna stop by and sell a couple things. That's much nicer to see. The Vendortron has 8,000 caps for me. Perfect. There we go. I sold off a bunch of extra stuff, and I got the last two mods I needed for Annabelle. Decreased weight and doubled ammunition capacity. Very nice. Now all I have to do is head back over towards the old Mormon fort after we deal with this guy. Freeside Thug. You don't look familiar, but I'll kill you. Do they normally look like that? I can't remember.
Hey, you're the one who's been
Yes. Thanks. To be fair, that's more caps than I've been paid for real quests, so I'll take it. Now all I gotta do is head over here to the fort, turn in a couple of things. Nope, not the fort. I gotta go to the Kings. I remember how to play this game. What am I looking at? Oh, there's a single thug that the entire world decided to declare war on. That's nice. I don't need either of those things, so I'll leave it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go back in here. Here's the king. There we are.
Have you found anything out? Or were you just here to chat?
I have two pieces of information for you. Local men were attacked by soldiers. One of them was identified by rank.
Bunch of soldier boys, huh? They usually don't come around these parts since their big base is on the other side of the strip. If they're coming over here now, it's gotta be for a reason. I didn't want to believe the rumors that they're looking to take over Vegas, but now, if something big is going down, I'm sure rumors of it will have spread. Ask around, particularly in the squatter areas where the NCR folk hang.
You might also mosey on over to the Mormon Fort and chat Julie Farkas up. The followers tend to be in the know about these things. Just don't ask her what to do about it. She'll probably ask you to hug someone or something.
And also,
what can the king do for you?
Dog.
I got Rex here from a salvager a few years ago.
Something wrong with him?
He's been acting peculiar.
Can I help? Wait, I thought I could... Wasn't I supposed to talk to you about... Or do I have to talk to... Return to the king with the news that Rex can be healed. Do I need Rex with me? Where is Rex? I don't remember where I left Rex, so I guess we're gonna have to come back to that later. Sorry, Rex. I'm sure he's fine. I can't remember for the life of me where I left him, so... That's neat. But, the king did mention going back to good old Julie Farkas, so let's do that. Just gotta find Julie Farkas, wherever she is. There she is.
Great to see you again.
Know anything about NCR soldiers here in Freeside?
Only a little. A friend of mine, Major Elizabeth Kieran, has been handing out supplies to the poor a little west of here. What about it?
King thinks these troops have been attacking locals.
I know something's got them riled up, but I've been too busy with other matters to really look into it. If you're looking into the matter, talk to Elizabeth. She's in charge of the operations here in Freeside, though she won't open up to you right away. If Elizabeth holds out on you, tell her that I sent you. She should be a little more forthcoming if you mention my name. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
No, that's all. Thank you very much. Perfect. That's going to make this a lot easier. Now all we have to do is head over in this direction to find out a little bit more about what's going on. But I have a second quest marker. I have 3 quest markers. Oh. Well, we could head to those other 2, but I know where I have to go for this. Which is right over here. Yes, and right over here, across from the train station, we've got a couple of individuals.
Hello? Hold up. What's the password?
I'm here to see Major Kieran on urgent business. Please let me pass.
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 Major, then I suppose it's all right. Head on through.
Thank you.
Here you go. I hope this helps.
And all I have to do is talk to Elizabeth Kieran.
Welcome. There's food and water here for any citizen of the NCR. Please, have some.
Are you with the NCR military?
Yes. I'm a major in the Supply Corps, which is where this food and water comes from.
Thanks for the food.
You're quite welcome. If you meet anyone who needs food or water in the area, please tell them about this place.
A little more.
Yes? Was there something else you needed?
Do you serve food to locals as well?
No, I'm afraid we don't. Don't you have a friend you wanted to bring in?
Why don't you serve locals?
That's not really a pleasant topic of conversation. Let's just say we have our reasons.
Julie Farkas told me to ask. She said it was important.
You know Julie? Not everyone in the NCR sees eye to eye with the followers, but they're okay in my book, mostly because of her. If you really want to know, we sent an envoy to the king, offering to coordinate the relief effort.
And the king refused?
In a manner of speaking. Our envoy was brutally beaten and only barely survived. My superiors ordered the relief mission scrapped. I managed to get clearance to carry out the mission anyway, but with greatly reduced support. Now there's not enough supplies to go around, even if I wanted to serve the rest of Freeside, which I don't. That's all in the past now. I should get back to work. Say hi to Julie for me.
And I think there's a little more information I can get out of you.
Else you needed?
I've already asked about that. Yeah, no. Next thing on the docket is to head back to the king.
Hello.
Which shouldn't take too long, although it means continuously walking in and around Vegas again. Don't jump over this wall, by the way. It seems that Vegas has been annihilated if you step over that wall. Don't worry about it. This is the door that I want. This one right here.
Hello.
Okay. Alright. So we want to step in here. And before we can go talk to the king...
Well, hey there. I heard that NCR soldier lady told you some wild story about them sending a messenger to us to work out some deal. That's bullshit, and it's nothing to bother the king with. More like they sent someone to spy on us and he wasn't tough enough to last in Freeside.
Sure.
So do everyone a favor and keep your mouth shut about it, okay?
I still think he should know about it.
That's a shame. Well, do what you want. Just don't expect it to matter.
We could shake him down for caps, but I have so many caps and I don't really need to.
What's up?
There's Rex. The king.
You find out something about them soldier boys yet?
Can I ask you a few questions?
Sure can. What did you want?
Can I ask about... I can't give you that information yet, so I guess I'll just say goodbye again.
I'll see you later.
And...
You find out something about them soldier...
Yes, NCR is distributing supplies in a building down by the old train station.
Handing out supplies? Like food and stuff? That ain't nothing to get ruffled over. You find anything else?
They're only handing out supplies to NCR citizens.
Ah, that would explain the goons. They're here to keep people like my friends away from the food. That ain't something I support. No, sir.
But they said someone was sent to discuss the issue with you.
Wait a minute. They said what?
They said the man was severely beaten and barely survived.
Huh. That would explain why they're all riled at us. Seems like we have a big misunderstanding. What the hell?
And if I look over...
King, we've got problems.
This guy.
Lay it on me. What's going on?
There's a shootout going down near the train station. It's Pacer and some strangers. Might be NCR.
What is that fool doing? I need you to head out there and try to defuse the situation. Tell them I'm willing to cooperate.
Will do.
Personal space meaning anything to you, lady?
So we head over here. Once again, we run across Freeside.